Um, wait, you used to rap like when you were younger? You used to like?
Yeah, it was like it was like elementary school. I used to write rhymes, but like
Okay.
I never like really took it serious because I don't know how to rap on a beat.
Right. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
people say Herb can't rap on a beat,
yeah.
but
yeah.
I like really can't.
Right. Nah, but Herbo like he's a little bit off beat, but he's still like he's off beat, but with the beat, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like he knows where the beat is. It's like some
Yeah.
people that like you rap and it's not even just off beat. You're not even like in the same world as the beat. Like like they're two completely separate things.
Definitely.
Nah, yeah. G Herbo, is that like one of your favorite rappers? Like right now?
Yeah.
I remember he's been making music for a long time. Like
Mhm.
I remember, what was his name before? Lil Herb, right? That's
Yeah.
what he used to go by a long time ago. I remember when he first changed the name. I don't think it was that popular, but now, did you listen to the album?
Yeah, of course.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I haven't listened to it. The sound, it looks. I mean, what's the title of it? Is
PTSD.
right, exactly. I mean, even in the song that he had with the song PTSD, that he had Juice World on it. He had
Lil
fucking
Uzi.
yeah, and Chance the Rapper was on that shit. I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was wild. That's a lot of big people. But yeah, Herbo's definitely big at this point. Oh shit, I didn't even introduce you. All right, we got fucking Deaundre, right? Deaundre, what's your
Yeah.
last name?
Torrance.
Torch. Did you say what?
Torrance. You right.
Torch. Deaundre Torch. All right.
Torrance. My fault.
Oh, Torrence.
Yeah, big GNSL. That's what
All right,
I was gonna call it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna call. All right, I'll be fucking up names. Listen, after the episode is done, because I need to write down like all the description and shit. I'll just tell you to text me. You know, just spell it. That way I'll know how to spell it. But how you doing, bro?
I'm cool. How
You
about
good?
you?
I'm good, man. I wanted to get you on a podcast for a lot of different reasons, but the main reason, and I just want to get into it right away, is just what you have, like your brand, like right now, shine later. Cause like I mean, you've been doing that since like second year of high school. Like when did that first start? Like your clothing brand.
If we really talking, I say 8th grade.
Okay.
Back then, it was just a thought, for real, for real.
Really?
And it was like, it wasn't even GNSL. It was like something else called like Team Savage.
Okay.
So it was like every year I progressed. Well, not even progressed. Like I learned more. Like in 8th
Right.
grade, it was like I had a thought. I knew how to customize it, but it was like only on custom make. 9th
Right.
grade,
Yeah.
same thing. I learned how to like customize it on my phone, so not custom make like more stuff.
Okay.
10th grade, I found where to go to get them made,
Got it. Okay.
and it was like, all right, now it's just you mean.
Now you know exactly like how to do them fast and just
Mm-hmm.
know exactly what you want. Yeah, I mean, but what made you even want to start like grind or your clothing brand at that moment in 8th grade?
It was just, I guess, like I used to like middle school. I used to like clothes for real, but every
Okay.
time I go to the store, like I'm little,
Right.
so like
yeah.
the stuff that I be wanting is only
Yeah,
in
yeah.
men sizes, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just take what I really want, design it, just get to
Wow.
it like that. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. And did you ever think like, because now I feel like Grind Now Shine Later is one of the biggest clothing brands in Philly. For
Yeah.
sure. I think so. I mean, I don't even think there's any doubt about that. And I mean, now you see so many people starting their own fucking clothing brand. It's like almost everybody in Philly has their own fucking, like every week I see on Instagram, yo, check out my new clothing brand. I'm like, what? Like
Yeah.
random ass people just start putting out designs. I'm like, some of them be trash too. That's what's wild. It's like they're just putting out shit. It's like what you were doing in 8th grade with custom ink. I feel like that's what they're doing now.
Yeah.
So everybody's just jumping on it because it's like, oh, it's that easy. I'm gonna just do custom ink shit. But like you said, you've evolved from that to. Do you have like what are those machine calls?
Vinyl joint. That's what
Yeah.
I got a vinyl machine.
So you got your own machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you take it to the next level. That's right. I mean, like I said, a lot of people are just doing fucking custom ink. Just like still like a batch of like 100 shirts with some trash ass designs. It's like, I understand that because now everybody wants to be like an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to make money some way, you know, and that's probably the most popular. But Was that the goal? Well, you just told me why you wanted to start it, but what was the goal when you first started it though? Like, besides just that you just wanted to make your own clothing.
So like the goal, I guess, really was to like take it big. Cause like,
Yeah.
I talk to other entrepreneurs, hear other entrepreneurs talking. They say, I don't like working for nobody. I'd rather work for myself.
Right.
Like sometimes I believe it, sometimes I don't. Like me, I had probably like 50 jobs.
Okay.
Don't like them. Like
none of them. Yeah.
Like me, I'm always, oh yeah, I gotta go to work. I think I'm gonna quit today.
Right.
Cause GNSL people DMing me saying, yo, I need this, that. I'm like, I can't. I'm at work. I get to work. Somebody piss me off.
Right.
I'm quitting. I got money.
Yeah. Exactly. So like it's almost like you're wasting your time on that job when you already have like it's like on demand. Do people like? Because I know you launched a website, right? That still works, right? Like people can go to the website and all that. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the description of this episode. You know, and let everybody know they can get all their orders there. But yeah, that's interesting. So that's the goal then at this point too, just to make it even bigger. Because it's already pretty big. I mean, people know GNSL.
Yeah.
That's how you know like a brand is big if you're known by your fucking acronym. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like if people see GNSL and they know what that means, that's how you know it's big. So it's like, what's the goal now that it is pretty big at this point?
I mean, you say that it's big, like.
Well, it's
like me, it's I don't think it's big enough.
Right.
Like,
I
don't know if you saw like Lavello, Milano, Paradox, like.
Oh yeah, I know Paradox.
I need to be
I know
on,
him.
Like my goal right now, I need to be on his level. Cause I look at his, I'm like, all right, his drawing basic for real. Like he got like 4 designs.
Yeah.
Eating off of him.
Yeah, and it's the way that's funny that you mentioned Paradox because I looked into him and he's kind of like the whole thing about that brand is almost just that the people will wear it. And is that something that you're trying to do? Like maybe sending free clothing to like certain people? You know what I mean? Because I think that's how it starts a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's like I think he's really just fucking giving out. If he happens to catch him, just give him a shirt. And if he likes, he's gonna wear it. Then he takes a picture with it on Instagram. And then, shit, he hits the jackpot. It's done.
See, that's the thing. Like, that's a free promotion right there.
Right, exactly.
But it's like I don't know. I can't break out of it. Just handing somebody free stuff.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I understand.
Since like 9th grade, 10th grade, like I knew who like to get to. Actually, I ain't even gonna lie. Last year, you probably know him or not. The D4M niggas.
I don't know them. It sounds familiar, but I'm sure they're big.
Some rappers.
Oh, okay.
So, alright. One boy, like they just blew up last year. One boy, he bought a shirt off of me before he blew up.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I'm like, alright. So I'm like, you know what? I think I want to take it to the next level. I'm gonna try giving something for free. Hit the bull up like, yo, I want you to be an ambassador. All you gotta do is just follow the page. You don't even gotta follow me. I don't really care. Right. Follow the page. I'm gonna swing you some free stuff. You mean just like that? We work like that. So basically, I hit him up. I'm like, yo, where you at? I got this shirt that I'm trying to promote right now. Like just one of one.
Yeah.
Got this shirt for you. He like, all right, I'm down west. Got you. I'm all the way in north. Yeah. Swing by there. Get there in like 10 minutes. Okay. DM bull back. No response.
Oh shit.
So I'm down.
Oh
west.
Wow. Okay. So now that's why you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to start giving shit out for free. Okay, that makes sense.
Hit me back an hour later. It's like, my fault, bro. Where you at? I'm like, bro, I'm in north. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah. At that point, yeah. Did he ever take any pictures with the clothing?
No.
Do you know?
Like he made a video. One job posted it, try to get a little buzz. Like
it didn't do much.
It was hard. People turned their heads like, oh, he been around, son.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
And like actually, the boy I had it was another trend too. Started last year, the cut up hoodies and all that.
Yeah.
So it was somebody I had owe him a hoodie. I'm like, bro, yeah, I was OT on vacation, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't make you a hoodie, but now I'm gonna make you one real quick, little new joint. I'm gonna want it, cut it up and all that. So boom, end up doing that, had fun with it. Posted on the gram going crazy, like, yo, I need these. I'm like, oh, like,
Yeah.
it's somebody else joint.
Right.
So I go in my closet, rip something else up. Joint's going crazy. Same boy DM my man, cause that's my man cousin, rapper boy. Yo, I need this joint. And they had that summer concert.
Okay.
He was like, yeah, I need this joint for the concert. I'm like, I don't know. Cause boom, you did me dirty. And I'm about to go up New York in like an hour.
Right.
Boom. I'm like, you know what? I'm probably blocking my blessings with my hard head. I'm gonna swing it to him. So I did all this extra stuff, like left the hoodie with my man. Told him like, yo, this the address, come pick it up. All you gotta do. Never showed. I'm like,
Yeah, that's rough. I mean, that's rough because you're right. There's a certain level of like, you just have to hope at that point, right? If you give them something for free, it's really up to them, and then that's a lot of trust to put on somebody to just like, no obligation, just hope that they do something with the brand. Yeah, that's interesting. So have you always like been into fashion? Because you said you were into clothing when you even first started your brand. So is that like, so you even to now, do you like always keep up? Is that like one of your favorite hobbies to do, like keep up with the fashion trends or shit like that? You like all that stuff?
Yeah, like basically, yeah. Like it really started as art for real.
Okay.
Like I really like art. Like I don't know why.
Wow, that's cool.
But instead of me, like I don't know how to draw. So I'm like, you know what, take that, my love for art, put it to fashion. So I'll be just looking at fashion for real.
Yeah, you know what's funny too? That's funny that you say that you like art, because I feel like the clothing definitely shows that. Like some of the designs that I've seen are definitely like artful in a way, for sure. Like I've noticed, like, yeah, that's like a unique, because most of the time those designs be like fucking font or something. It's like saying something. It's not really like a design. You know what I mean? So that's interesting that yeah, because that makes sense. What do you think then? Okay, here's a question, because I'm like the least fashionable person I know. Like I don't know how to dress at all. So it's like, do you think fashion is something that you're like knowing about fashion? Is that something that you're born with, or can you learn about fashion and improve it? What do you think? Because I just don't know. Because like, I don't know. I haven't really tried, but I feel like there's certain like clothing. There's certain shit that like I would want to wear, but I'm like, that's wild. I don't know if I could rock that shit. That I think that would look good. You know what I mean? And then there's certain clothes where I'm just like, I combine them, and then people were like, "What the fuck are you? what are you wearing?" So like, I don't know.
All right, so look, right.
Okay.
I feel like you could be born with it. You can have that mindset. You can learn it. Like they go hand in hand. But what you had said with the you see something tough, but you think you can't pull it off. I was the same way.
Really?
Like,
okay.
Like what I got on right now, ripped jeans, my knees out.
Yeah.
With boots on. Like I never thought I can do that. Like I felt weird wearing bright color hoodies.
Oh, right. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I felt weird. Like I remember I wore my first one. It was an orange joint at school. I felt weird the whole day. Somebody told me I looked tough. I think it was Tyreek. Okay. I'm like, bro, you sure? Like,
yeah, because those aren't like normal colors that people just be wearing. Yeah, that's true.
And the thing too is when you like mixing and matching, how you said, like, it don't really matter, because you can see all these celebrities, they think they got something on the whole time and look corny.
That's true.
But everybody, well,
hype
not
them
everybody.
up, yeah. Just because they celebrities was like, oh yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
So maybe it's more about less the clothes, and maybe it's just the person or just how you wear it.
How you wear it. I think
that probably has a lot to do with it, because you could probably see somebody wearing like an outfit, and then you see somebody else wearing that same outfit, and they will look wrong on them. That's interesting. Yeah, fashion is one of those things, man. They're like, one time I went with my friends to like Six Flags. What is it? Six Flags? What the fuck I meant to say? Six Flags. Yeah, Six Flags. I went to Six Flags with two of my friends, And I'm like, I thought I was killing shit, bro. Like I had I'm not even gonna describe it because it was that bad. But in my head, I'm like, yo, I thought that shit was fire. And then we was on a line, and like one of my friends was like, yo, you look horrible. And I was like, no, I'm not. I look good. And I was like, there was like 3 girls in front of us. I was just like, all right, bet you they say I'm the best dressed out of the 3 of us. We start talking. We asked them, yo, who do you think the best dress is? They just start talking about my 2 friends that didn't even talk about me. And that shit goes on for like 3 minutes. I'm like, all right, so you haven't even mentioned me once. What do you think about my outfit? And he's like, I don't know, is it? And I was like, fuck it, okay. And I was just mad the rest of the day. I'm like, because it's like, I don't know. It's something, I always admire people who can do fashion, though. I feel like that is a skill. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's a skill, and that's why I like that you have your whole clothing brand. Okay, do you have something besides, like, is there another like business or endeavor that you want to get into besides clothing?
All right, so basically, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I can like me tell you what's in the works.
Okay.
So I go to the community, and I'm part of the Center for Male Engagement. So I ran into like some bull. He just like me.
Okay.
But like on like the more he more adventurous. Like he be places and all that.
Yeah.
So we cool and all that. We about to open up a print shop.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And so basically I'm trying to have a store, print shop, real estate, like automotive,
you have big plans. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's the best. Those are people I fuck with, man. The people who have actual ambition. Mm-hmm. This is like so easy. You see it all the time. This is like so many of those people we're just talking about that be doing like random clothing brands. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's all they're thinking about. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna just do these clothes real quick and I'm gonna just get rich off of it. But they don't have that mindset of like you always keep going. Mm-hmm. You always go to the bigger and bigger and bigger thing. You know what I mean? Like ambitious people, they never see like an end goal. It's always like, all right, what's next? That's and I think a lot of ambitious people and entrepreneurs, that's something they all have in common. They're like, okay, what's next? That what's next mentality. Okay, damn, that's great. Automotive, you said? Like
yeah.
Like what kind of shit in automotive? Like
I don't know, like
not making cars, right?
No.
Like I don't,
like it's like
something in that realm, like in the car world.
Yeah, like you know, shops you drive past on the block. Like I want one of those.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that would do fucking amazing here in Philly for sure. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, I want a corner store.
Oh yeah, you want to buy a whole fucking block is what you want to do, and just put fucking your own stores in it. All right, yeah. This is something I always ask anybody who's doing like some kind of business or is entrepreneur or does anything in the creative field. Do you feel like there's a certain limit to what you can do in Philadelphia? Do you feel like to reach the next level, do you have to leave Philly? Or do you think you can accomplish what you need and stay here?
It honestly depends who you are.
Yeah.
For real. Because, like, to have a successful business, you got to have clout. Like, clout,
right, of course.
Like, I really realized this. Because I did an experiment. My ex-girlfriend. Y'all probably know her, April.
Yeah.
So look, like we cool and all.
Yeah.
So like, it was a time I just got mad. I'm like, yo, I'm dropping heat, but it's not getting enough attention. Mm-hmm. So look, I got this like me with GNSL. Sometimes I put different names on clothes, like slogans and all that.
Okay, right. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
So this time I did Carpe Diem. I had a crazy design, like 3 designs. Yeah. I'm like, listen. You gonna be the front runner whole time, and I'm like making this stuff. So basically, we gonna play it like it's yours.
Oh wait, I've seen that. She does. I've seen also that shit is. Oh shit, because I've definitely seen that she started her own thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's wild. And did what happened? Okay, keep going.
First day.
Wow.
I think she pulled in like 300. First day.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Like, I'm like. Hey, yeah, like, that's all you need. Just person with clout.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's true. I feel like that is definitely true. Damn. Okay, so you feel like, when it comes to then that clout, do you think do you, because like you said, it's about cloud, and I think it's also about a lot of connections that you make, like who you know and who you're friends with. And that's why I feel like personally, like there's a certain limit to Philly, because even the big people from Philly, right, like the people that came from Philly, like anybody, like Kevin Hart, fucking Meek Mill, PNB Rock, like Lil Uzi Vert. Wait, did I? Yeah, him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think about those people, and they're big from Philly, right? And if only they stayed in fucking Philly, you could probably try to make some connection. But the problem is they all go either to fucking New York or LA. You know what I'm saying? So then it's hard to like make connections with actual like big Philly people, because the big Philly people aren't even in Philly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like, because it is, like you said, at the end of the day, it's all about clout. And they have a lot of clout, but they're not in Philly. So then I just start to think, like, who in Philly has a lot of clout and still lives in Philly? You know what I mean? Like, I start to think about that kind of stuff. And I don't seem to find a lot of people. That's why I feel like there's a certain limit to what you can do in Philly.
Yeah, it is.
But then again, I feel like Philly's also growing. You know what I mean? Like, with a lot of things that are happening in Philly, I think in the future I can see it becoming a big market for, you know, whatever. It could be music, it could be fucking clothing, all that. I can see that because, you know, I feel like everybody's going to New York, everybody's going to LA. Now you see other states or like other cities like Atlanta. Like Atlanta's like fucking going crazy right now. And there's like other cities too, I can't think of them. But so that's my, cuz like for what I want to do too, like I don't see myself just staying in Philly. Like I don't mean like leaving Philly the whole for forever. You know what I mean? Like I would eventually come back and like give back and shit like that. But just what you can accomplish, like how to get on, I don't know if you can really do that in Philly.
No, I mean, no, you can't.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Cause it's like, Meek,
right?
He not in Philly.
No, he comes back from time to time, but he doesn't live in Philly. You know what I mean? He's not really. You know, he's fucking hanging out with Jay-Z and shit and fucking Robert Kraft. You know what I mean?
So it's like you can't, like you gotta leave. It's not wrong. Like you can get big, take over Philly.
Exactly.
But to reach the next level, you gotta dip. Like that's what everybody does.
That's what everybody does. Yeah, but it's tough because you don't want to feel like you had to leave the city where you're from. But it's just like there's like I just feel like there's a certain limit to what you can do in Philadelphia. But yeah, that's just interesting. All right, you know what's funny? I didn't even say this in the beginning of the podcast, but we never really talked in high school. You know what I mean? And that's just the weird thing about this podcast. Like I've done it now with a lot of different people that I never talked to in high school. Just even as small as Bodine was, I never really talked to a lot of people. So it's just interesting that I could just sit down with somebody, like have a fucking hour-long podcast, just talk to them, and I've never talked to them before. But another thing I always ask people, if I know they're from Bodine, what did you think of Bodine now looking back on it? How do you feel about that school?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, yo.
No, don't be honest, bro. Be honest.
I ain't gonna lie. I be having the same thoughts. Like, Bodine, to me, Bodine was thorough.
Okay, you like Bodine.
Yeah, because, like, I look at life like everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Me going to Bodine, it was for a reason. Like, that joint was thorough for.
Yeah.
It was thorough.
That's cool. Yeah, so you got to meet, like, I mean, a lot of the people you know now, right? You met from Bodine. It's the same way I am. Like a lot of the people, even almost a lot of the people that I've had on the podcast is from Bodine, just because I know them, even though I might have not like talked to them every day. I still saw you, you know, like around. Yeah. So I think Bodine is cool, just from just how you get to know everybody, compared to like Central that has like 1,000 people or like some shit like that. Like people, there could be like 2 people in Central that went to school together and they would never know they were together, right? So there's not that connection. But in Bodine, that small ass fucking building, you know what I mean? Like everybody's bound to see each other. Like you could be a senior, you're gonna know every single freshman. You could be a sophomore, you're gonna know every single junior. Like everybody knows everybody, and I like that. But then again, there's certain shit that they need to fix, obviously, because that building is about to fall off anytime. That shit is about to fucking break down. Yeah. You know what I mean? I heard that they just put air conditioners. So fucking finally, you know what I mean? The only room they had that was the computer room. Yeah, but yeah. So you like Bodine from what you can remember? You okay? And you're going to community college right now?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your major for that?
Business.
Business. All right. I mean, it makes sense. It's very appropriate. Okay. How have you find, like, what do you think of college so far? Like, what's your experience with it right now?
I mean, alright. So I don't. Since I go to the community, like I don't want to downplay it, but I don't know how like the campus life is and all that.
Right.
But to me, like community is like it's like going to high school, but more freedom because I can go if I want to. Teachers don't be drawn. They don't,
they don't care. It's like just do your work and it's cool.
Yeah, it's regular. It's cool for real.
Okay,
it's cool.
That's interesting. All right. All right. I wanted to get your opinions on this, just because I want to know what you think about this. But what do you think? Well, I have a lot of questions, just random questions that I just like to hear people's opinions on. That has nothing to do with nothing. Just fucking my mind is weird like that. But what do you think? Do you think a guy can just be friends with a woman? Like, just be friends?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, explain. Why do you think so? Because I don't think so.
I mean, yeah, you can. Because, I'm trying to think. I don't want to lie.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I think you can't. I feel like I feel like guys can't really be just friends with women. All right, let me be specific. The woman if you find the woman attractive, right? You can't just be friends with her, because it's like, if they could, y'all could be cool, right? Be friends. But if the girl comes at you, it's like, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. If you're attracted to her, you're not gonna say no.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So then that's because there's some women on the opposite where, like, a woman can be like that. Like, a woman can find a guy attractive, but like, if the guy tries to do something, it's like, no, you're just my friend. We can't really do nothing. I don't want to ruin our friendship. Guys don't give a fuck about that. When you ever heard a guy be like, oh, I don't want to, a woman comes up to him, he's trying to fuck, and he's just like, nah, I'm not trying to ruin my friendship with you. No, that shit don't exist. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say with that. And like, women get so, like, I've talked to a lot of girls about that. It was like, what? That don't make sense. You should be able to just be friends. And it's like, I don't think they understand. It's just like, what guy would turn down, like, fucking a girl if they think she's pretty? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with nothing. It's just, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. So, alright.
What do you think?
You're right, man. I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, it's always something like, yeah, I could be cool with somebody. I mean, a girl.
Yeah.
I mean, if she look hittable.
That's
if she give me the chance to hit, I'm taking it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not like, and that don't mean that y'all can't be friends after that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, that thing of like a pure friendship, like, existing, that doesn't work with guys.
It only can work if that bull is in a relationship.
But even then, they still do it. Even then, they still do it, bro.
Like, I don't know, like, maybe, like, you mean if I was in a relationship?
Yeah.
Because, like, with me, I don't cheat or nothing. Like,
okay,
so, like,
that's good.
I'm in a relationship. It's a girl. Damn, then again, I don't know, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even in a relationship, I mean, that's why most guys cheat, I feel like. It's not because I don't think guys really be looking to fuck women when they're in a relationship. You know what I mean?
No.
It kind of presents itself.
Like,
and then,
like, yeah,
you know what I mean? And then you just do it.
Yeah, I'll be like, on her.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm going to just, you mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not like you out there, like, just looking. It's like, I'm in a relationship, but I'm just going to, look for all these. I'm going to go on Instagram, slide in DMs and shit. Yeah, but... Yeah, I just because I always want to get people's opinions on that, because there's a list of shit that I think to myself, like, what do people think about this? Like, here's another one, like, do you think? Wait, no, I wrote it down somewhere. It's not really a question, but like, well, it is a question. But what do you personally consider cheating from a woman?
Cheating from
yeah, what do you think that is?
I can go on about
All right, please go on. We have plenty of time.
I can go on. All right, so look, I'm gonna say it for a man's side too.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
All right. So if I'm in a relationship with a girl, I feel like when girls cheat, there's feelings involved. This is like, niggas can cheat, no feelings at all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No
it's just
feelings.
fucking. Like, I don't think they don't understand that it's literally just yo, I'm horny, trying to fuck. It's that simple. It's like one plus one. They trying to make it equals like 5. It's like, oh, you disrespected me. You don't like me anymore. No. It probably means the opposite.
Because the thing is, if you cheat, like if you talk to another nigga, give him the time of day, that's cheating in my book. Because I'm going to feel hurt. Because it's like, you belong to me.
Right.
And you like being accessible to somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also like if they're even talking to a guy, there's like, even the way I see it, it's like, it's kind of like because I don't know, because if a girl is really talking to a guy in a certain way, right, it can be like not physical cheating, right, but it's like it's still cheating because like the way women are, the way they see like talking to somebody and like telling how their day was or that shit is romantic for them. You know what I mean? So that is like, I was talking to it's funny, I was talking to Mr. Dose about this. I was talking about like emotional cheating. That's definitely a thing with women, not really with guys. You know what I mean? Like a guy, I can talk to any girl about whatever, and I don't care about it. You know what I mean? Like it don't faze me. But when a woman talks to a guy about certain shit, it's like they can have certain intentions behind it. And the way I even know this is like, I mean, because it's fucked up that I'm even in this situation. But like I'm talking to this girl and she has a boyfriend, and we're not doing anything, but let's say her calling me. Right, like during when she's working, like to talk to me, like fucking, you know, like that kind of shit, like that kind of like calling me like every day to talk to me. I was like, yo, this shit happened with my mom, and this and shit is like, that's cheating.
It is.
You know what I mean? The way women see shit, that's cheating. So, but then when like I'll be trying to do something physical. It's like, no, I can't do that. That's cheating. I'm like, wait, hold on, you're already fucking cheating. You already cheat. You even talking to me about anything, or like saying certain shit. You know what I mean? That's just cheating. So it's like, but the way I see it is like the physical thing. It's like that doesn't matter to me, but to them they see it as like, oh, that's where you cross the line. But if you see it from their perspective, I'm like, no, you've been crossed the line already. What's like, you know what I mean? Like kissing. What's worse? Like, let me ask you this: what do you think would be worst for you? Well, I guess it will be pretty close. But would it be close? Would it be worse if you saw your girlfriend, let's say your hypothetical girlfriend? Would it be worse if you see her like kissing a guy, or if you see her like calling another guy and like talking shit about you behind your back? And like saying shit like, oh, we gonna get together, I don't like it. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. What do you think is worse for you?
Second, John.
The second one? That's what I'm thinking, right? Because it's like, because that's just like, I don't know. I just see that as worse. Because it's like, you're betraying the guy. That's something I was talking about in the last episode. The last episode before this episode comes out, I talked with Josh. I did an episode with Josh. And I was talking about the same thing. How women, the way women hurt guys, it hurts way more than a guy hurting a girl. Because it's like, women have options. Like a guy cheats on her, she can have 10 guys in her fucking DMs ready to do something about it, right? If a girl cheats on me, ain't nobody in my fucking DMs. You know what I mean? I have to actually go look for women. So it's like, there is a difference with that kind of hurt. You know what I'm trying to say? It's weird. Yeah, but how the way people see cheating is different. Like the way women see cheating, the way guys see the way women see cheating, and the way guys see cheating is two different things. Yeah. I feel like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Another thing I wanted to ask you. So and just because I'm interested about this kind of stuff, obviously from what we've been talking about, but like, what are like lessons that you've learned from being with different women in the past? I feel like you have a lot. I feel like, every guy probably has a lot of the shit. Is like, all right, this happened to me. That's a lesson. Like, that's never gonna happen again because I know what's going on. You know what I mean? I feel like every guy has that. Do you have like certain lessons that you carry with you now? It's like, all right, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can do this, but then this will happen, like something like that. Do you have any of those type of lessons?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. All right, so basically, what happened? Like my whole life, I only had one girl from high school.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
You mean? before her, I was like talking to people, but no title.
Right.
After her, same thing. But I learned with her, you gotta like communicate, all that communication with her.
Yeah, of course.
Show you got feelings and all that. But these other girls,
Mhm.
I learned you mean like don't
Yeah,
overextend yourself. If ain't no title, you mean you don't gotta tell them everything.
Right.
Stuff like that. It's just like, yeah, that's all. Like it's just communication. Don't overextend yourself.
Yeah.
Be thorough. Tell them what you want from the rip. That's another thing too.
Okay. Tell me more about that. I want to know about that.
Tell them what,
What do
you
you
want
mean
from
with
the
that?
rip. All right, so
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
it's a bad joint, but I met some joint. I was rapping to her. She fleed me though.
Okay.
Gave her like a month. Shot at her again. Now she on me. I'm like, all right, bet. Watch how I
Okay.
do you.
Yeah.
I'm about to draw. So bang, I'm texting her.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, you mean I'm a good vibe, bang, bang, bang. So I played it off her energy. Because I know how I can get. Like, if I really mess with you and all that. Like,
yeah.
like, you see a different side of me. So, boom, she showing me, like, she being thorough, all that, texting, intellectual type tip, all that.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, bet. Now I'm about to, you mean, show her my different side. She, oh, you really thorough, you real, all of that.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, all right. Boom. You mean, hit her probably like twice.
Okay.
Shorty talking about she love me. I'm like, oh, 2
shit.
weeks.
Nah, you went.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
2 weeks talking about she love me.
Yeah, nah, that's You,
Oh.
you done did too much, bro.
Then I like, yeah. Then like, this
Oh,
drawing though,
fuck.
but like, she ended up finding out I was talking to other people,
Okay.
and she like caused a big scene.
Really.
Yeah, so
So
like,
letting them know up for yeah, cause
like
damn,
what it
yeah.
is. So I guess I gave her the impression like it's just me and you. That's it. Cause she wasn't talking to nobody.
Oh wow.
So it's just like, yeah, just tell them how it is. And then another thing too, I learned with girls, like how you said, like we gotta go find one man, all
Yeah.
that.
You good?
Social media, I don't know. Social media, like I don't like it for real, cause
Okay.
it's like some girls they be doing too much. They got a point to
right.
prove.
Yeah.
Like my ex told me this. Who you mess with before is like some girls be having personal vendettas and all that. Like I can probably DM a girl that don't like my ex. She will post me out close friends saying,
Oh wow.
yeah, sis need to come get her boyfriend. Like
Wow.
whole time
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
know
yeah.
like I don't got no girl. Like it's just stuff like that. So watch who
Okay.
you come at.
Right. You need to know like what like if whoever you're coming at has like some weird relationship with someone you know from the past or whatever. That's true. I never thought about that. You're right.
Yeah. Another thing too is if you rap to somebody, pay attention to who they follow on the gram and all that.
Okay.
Cause like I had some girls do this to me before. I'm talking to them.
Yeah.
They try to see how I am. So they'll send a homie at me. Like she'll probably like all my pictures.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, I know what that means. You want me at the end, you say yo.
Right.
Or don't even follow me. Like 2 of my pictures. Oh, all right, I know what that means. Want me to follow you, then DM you.
Yeah.
I fell for that probably like 5 times. You mean like we live and
Yeah,
learn?
I mean, it
though,
is
ain't
what
no-
it is. Yeah.
Another thing,
Okay.
don't give all your game out either.
Don't like waste all your tricks in one person. All right. Yeah. That's funny. That's funny that you say that because for a long time, I would say like the same shit to like every girl I was talking to. And it got like it got weird to me. Like, has that ever happened to you? It's like, it's kind of like the same way you're approaching it. And it's just like, I did it like one time, like 4 or 5 people in a row. I'm like, this feels weird. Because it's like you almost texting the same shit. And yeah, you're right. You can't really do that. Because, wait, what let me let you finish. Because I just jumped in there. But why do you say don't like just waste them on one person?
Like how you said, it get boring. Like it was point in my life. I'm talking about point in my life. Like it's crazy, but
No,
I mean it was a time I was texting 3 girls.
right.
Boom. the way I had it, they was 3 thorough joints. Like, they wasn't nonchalant, nothing.
Okay.
Like, they was feeling me.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I'm giving them energy too. 1, 2, 3. One joint, I probably be on the phone with her. Other joint,
Okay.
I'm texting her. Boom.
Yeah.
And like, basically, it's like they all treat me the same at the same time. Like, wake up, good morning, Texas.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sending them back.
Yeah.
I was just asleep. Like, I was
Doing the
copying
same
and pasting. Yeah. Like, it was on that type flow. Like, all right, I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to all 3 of y'all. Let
Yeah.
me see how y'all respond.
Huh.
It was like, I don't know, it just get boring.
Yeah. Okay.
Another thing too, girls talk.
Okay.
They talk. So like, they just talk. So like,
So why you said
like they talk. Like,
right?
girls really talk. Like, word traveling around. You know what I mean? I probably come at her, bang, text her for a little bit, or she already know my next move is. You trying to go somewhere? Bang, you already know what I'm trying to do. After that, like, girls talk, so you know what I mean? Don't waste all your tricks. Then sometimes they don't even be appreciating it.
Right. Okay.
So that's why I say really don't waste all your tricks.
Do you ever feel like Philly's really small? Has that ever hit you? Like, meaning like it's a small world kind of a thing? Because it's happened to me, like, recently it happened to me where it was like I was doing kind of the, I was like sliding in DMs of like 3 different girls. Somehow it turned out they were fucking best friends and went to the same college. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh fuck. You know what I mean? And then I had to chill because it was like, because they probably were talking about it, and I think they kind of fell back a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, what the fuck? And then one of them like was friends with like 2 of my friends from Bodine. I was like, what the fuck? It was like completely unrelated people. Like, I didn't see them from each other's pages, nothing. And then that happened. I was just like, fuck. Sometimes I do feel like Philly, like you can make connections between anybody in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can find a connection somewhere. Or maybe it's just the area I'm in, but it's just like, I feel like you can see that a lot. Wow, these are all good lessons, bro. All right, okay. Another question. Since, like you said, you were in a relationship before, right? And now you're not. Do you like, after you got out of that relationship, did you make it a point to like, all right, I'm just gonna have fun and enjoy myself? Like, was that a thing? Because I feel like even my friend CD, because he had like a similar thing happening, and then he broke up, and then for like a year and a half or like 2 years, it was just kind of just having fun. It was like, let me, because if you've been in a relationship, right, for a long time, and then you break up, I think it's natural that you kind of want to be like, all right, let me just do other shit. And now CD's back in another like relationship, right? So it's almost like he took that time to just, have fun. Do you have like, is that what your approach is now, or you're just doing what you're not making it like a point to be like, all right, I'm gonna do the opposite of what I was doing when I was in a relationship, just to fucking do everything I want to do?
I mean, but my mindset, it was, all right, when I first hop out that joint, I'm like, I guess I can go at all the joints now, like have fun.
Right.
But it was like, it's like the way I be thinking, it's like, all right, I don't think I want to be one of the bulls with, I got like 15 joints.
Right, yeah.
All of that. Like, I like relationships.
Okay.
Like, I don't know why.
That's shit. I feel you, bro. I'm exactly the same way.
Like,
I'm definitely the same way. Yeah.
But it was like, I don't know. I got trust issues too, so it was like.
Why do you, interesting? I mean, can we talk about that a little bit? Like, why do you think that is?
Trust issues, bro. Girls be doing me nervous sometimes. Like, not cheating, but like, I be thinking this one way. Whole time is not.
Yeah.
Think I can trust them whole time. You mean they screenshot sending my stuff up, like stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's just like, you mean? But
yeah, that's crazy. That kind of shit. That's what I was saying earlier too, though, with the like how women can affect guys. It's like, they get mad when guys got trust issues and can't date them, but it's women that start that. You know what I mean? It's not we're not just born with trust issues. Like, they do certain shit that really cuts deep.
Yeah.
And then that's where the trust issues come in. You know what I mean? But they don't understand that. It's like, oh, you know, it's just one time. Why you gotta take that too hard? It's like, no, it's a hurt that you never want to see again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're gonna protect yourself from that. So I don't understand why they're always like, oh, you should get over it or whatever. Do you have like a specific example of like that really fucked you up with trust issues? Like, I'm definitely not doing it again. You don't have to use names, just what the situation was, if you can remember one.
Yeah, I was feeling something, John. She was feeling me too.
Okay.
We had a fallout. Bash me crazy. Like, yeah, you think you boy, everybody pipe you up, you not.
Wait, she was telling you directly, or she was saying like on the socials or whatever?
Directly, socials. Like,
damn.
It's like, dang.
Yeah, like they go wild. It's like, damn.
And then another John, I was just ramming to her. She was feeling me though, like I can tell when somebody really feeling me for real. I'm like, all right, this was in the summer. I don't know what happened though, but she was feeling me, bang. Just went ghost. I'm like, yo,
yeah. And it's because it like it seemed like okay, what it is. It's not like for how long were y'all talking?
Bro, I think it was like a month. But
that's crazy, bro. That's fucking nuts.
The thing was though,
that's crazy.
It was like regular. It was like,
yeah,
it was regular. It was like, all right, we first started texting. She not texting back like fast enough and all that. Like she'll like probably go missing for like hour.
Right.
Like take an hour to respond.
Yeah.
So me, I'm like, listen, I already know the game. Like, you mean what you doing? Boom. I already know. Like, you probably not doing that, but you probably not interested. Like, I tell him like that. Like,
oh, so you honest with it?
Yeah. Like, oh, all right, I guess you really not interested. That's why you act like that.
Yeah.
She be like, no, I'm not. It's just I'm really busy. Boom. Finally see her. This whole thing changed. Like, I sit her down. Like, yo, so what's up? Like, you feeling me or not? Like, basically, this my life. I want you right next to me.
Right.
So is you feeling me or not? Yeah, got you. Boom. She go in the crib. Things change. It's like, all right, now she really
that's
feeling
cool.
me. Texting
okay, so you start noticing the change.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Bang. Stop. I ain't see her one day. Texting. Over the 3 days. Went back to the same stuff. Hit her up. Ghost. I can't even get like her attention now. Like, it was like, damn.
Weird.
Like, I'm like, damn, shorty, like.
So whatever happened? So that was it? It was like you
yeah.
That was it?
Yeah.
To this day, you haven't been able to like.
Bro.
What the fuck? That's wild, bro. That's wild. Like what? How? I don't understand that.
Like that's what I be talking about. Like me, like, bro, like I like relationships, so I be honest. Like if you a good John, I have you around me all day.
Right.
If phone don't go off, like it's not on do not disturb and all that. Like your phone don't go off. So obviously, like I guess you don't rap to nobody or something like that. Have you around me all day. I'm like, yo, I'm really feeling you. Like, listen, niggas, like, I can settle down. Not like,
I know what you're saying. Yeah, just like I could be with you. Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Me and you, we can be out here.
Yeah.
You feeling it too? Like, yeah, I really like this. Put her to the test when them hoodies was popping. Like, yo, take this joint, cut it up for me real quick. She all into it, like, how I do it. I'm like, yo, this the one.
Yeah, so you're just like, right, because what the fuck's, bro, I don't understand. This is about to get me in a rant, but, like, bro, like, I really don't understand, like one of the things I always try to do is, like, try to understand women's mindsets. But that shit is wild. Like, even I asked Josh the same thing. It was like, first thing you do is you never try to figure them out, bro, because you're never going to understand them. And that shit makes me mad because it's like, I can't help but think, why the fuck did she just go ghost? Bro. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, to this day, that y'all was, it was like that. She's fucking cutting hoodies up for you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, why is she, what can, like, just stop that in a you know what I mean? It's weird.
It's like,
it's weird.
I know she ain't have an ex either. that she got back with, she didn't.
Oh wow.
So it's like
that's even crazier.
It's like
no,
what is
that's
it?
Crazy.
Because I remember I asked her.
What the fuck?
I finally like the first time she was like, yeah, I ain't worrying about no boyfriend for real. I'm focused on getting my bread right.
Yeah.
I'm like, I respect that. That's how I play it. I respect that. But you know, I chase bread, you chase bread, we could chase it together.
Right.
Just like that. She bang, she finally come around. Boom. Good joint. Go Goose. And it's like,
that's
wow.
crazy. So at this point then, do you know certain red flags at this point? You're just like, all right, I'm stopping this right here. Cut it out or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Just like, is there something that you, at this point, like you notice? There's like, okay, all right, I see what's happening. It's done. Mm-hmm. Well, what are some of those things for you?
Yeah, it's nonchalant. People being nonchalant.
Yeah.
Like, if we texting, you nonchalant with it, I could tell you don't want to wreck. Cause I'm nonchalant, personally.
Yeah.
But if I'm texting you, I'm not about to be nonchalant. Like, words that end conversations are okay, good. Like,
yeah, hell no. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, done.
Them joints.
Yeah, done. It's done. I can't do that.
Like, it's one joint right now that I'm texting. I don't really, like, I'm still trying to figure her out.
See what's going on, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, she texts me, like, on the nonchalant type tip. Nonchalant type tip. But it's like, I can break her down and be like, yo, so why do you text like this? Like, reverse psychology.
Right,
I make her feel bad. If she can fall for that, then she must really be nonchalant or something like that. But the thing is, you had one boyfriend before. So what was y'all rapping about?
What was that relationship? Yeah.
Yeah, like what was it? I know you had friends. Yeah. So what do y'all talk about? Like, I'm here for the same vibe.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's all. So
yeah, that's okay. That makes sense to me. All right, one last question before we're done. It's 54 minutes in. That kind of flew by, but this is the last question I have for you. How does it bother you at all? Like, if people try to say that you're short or something like that. Like, at this point in your life, does that even bother you at this point? Or, like, how do you deal with that? Because, I mean, I'm also, so, that's all. Especially, like, a Hispanic, bro. Especially, Hispanic. I mean, most Hispanics are short, but it's like, when you... bro, the short jokes don't fucking stop with me. So, it's like, at this point, I almost don't care. I kind of joke about it. But there is a little bit of a complex with me where, like, I feel like a lot of my anger issues kind of come from that. Or not anger issues, but like shit that gets me mad. Like, I can get really riled up about shit, but not about that. But I think it's because of that, like, always people's like, oh, you short in this. At this point, I don't even care. It was like, oh, you short. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, how do you deal with that at this point? Do you even deal with it? Like, does it even matter to you? Nah, right? It's like at this point,
it is what it is. It's
right.
Like, I feel like, honestly, now, like, I be looking at other people, like, I really, like, compare it to them, like, me staying toe-to-toe with them. And, like, I don't be seeing people that actually, like, really taller than me, for real.
That's true. Because it's also, like,
unless, like, you really tall. But other than that, like, I just walk around with my fist balled up, like, like I don't know. Like, I be on that type of, like, you so try to hit me with that, you short, like, oh, all right, what you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
I'm all 10.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you got to deal with it. And that what you're saying is also true. Is like, I was talking again to Dose about this because Dose is like fucking 6'5", and I was talking to him about it, like how sometimes I feel like people are like, oh, you're short on this. Like, listen, what matters is if you talk. What matters is if you talk that people are listening to you, because that's all that matters. Because if you're like in a room or just talking to a bunch of people, and it don't matter their height, they're all looking at you. They're paying attention to you. You're dominating the room. It don't matter what height you are if you're able to do that. Because there's tall people who nobody gives a fuck about, right? Like, there's some tall motherfucker who can't even talk, is dumb as shit. Like, it doesn't matter. People don't even pay attention to them. At the end of the day, if you are of a certain intellect, right? If you're able to command the room, it doesn't matter what the height is, because everybody's just listening to you. And at that moment, people are like, if somebody's tall, they might physically be looking down at you, but if you say some real shit, they're really looking up at you. You know what I mean? And that's how I see it at this point when I'm talking to people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I mean, being short and all, it's just you gotta stand up straight, walk with your chest out. That's all. That's like I'm not walking around like I'm short. Like in my mind, I'm not short.
Exactly. Like it's that mindset.
Only people that's short is like the midgets and all that. Like that's
that's
how I play.
The little people. Yeah, I mean, they're really fucking short. Imagine, like, do you think they do the same thing? It was like, I'm gonna walk with my chest up. It's like, nah, bro. I mean, they might do it, but it's just like, nah, bro. You're still small shit. You're still little. That's all. Yeah, it's fucked up. All right, thank you, bro. That was a nice. We talked about a lot of shit in this episode. That was a good episode. Thank you so much for coming. Well, I really appreciate that, especially today on a Sunday. You know what I mean? All right. So the way we end every episode is with a segment I like to call the Aux, where we just play songs we've been listening to recently. Deaundre, what song do you want to choose?
Gangsta Cry.
Gangsta Cry by G Herbo, yes, featuring BJ the Chicago Kid. All right. I haven't heard this album yet. I gotta listen to it.